My stepson asked if he could start calling me mom, and this made my husband's ex-wife furious. Okay. So I, 34 female, married the man of my dreams last month, 44 male, and he has a 16-year-old son from his prior marriage. I've been in his life, and he's been in mine for 4 years, and I've done my best to be there for him as a friend and trustworthy adult, and he's a really, really great kid. I felt closer to him than I did any of my brothers, and I could see he looked up to me and trusted me. One more important thing, he's on the autism spectrum. I swear that's relevant. My husband and I went on our honeymoon for 2 weeks, and then we came back on Friday. And my stepson came up to me and asked if we could talk, and he told me no one had ever been as considerate as I was learning how to make foods in the exact way he liked them or as patient with his poor emotional regulation. His words, I think he's doing great, and he told me I overall was his favorite person in his life. So he asked if it was okay to call me mom. This really, really caught me off guard, and I stopped for a moment to process it. And he got embarrassed and told me he was sorry, and it was stupid. But I told him it wasn't stupid because I would love that. He got super excited and hugged me, and it was lovely. I was telling my husband about it later, and it suddenly sunk in that I had become somebody's mom. I just stopped, and I told him I'm someone's mom, and he asked me if I felt like I was in the delivery room. I laughed at that, but I got so emotionally overwhelmed. I started crying. This morning, he came downstairs and said, "Hey, Mom." And it's gonna take some getting used to, but holy crap. That was a great feeling. I still don't believe I've earned the titles, but I'll be damned if I'm not going to try my damn best. So it seems last month I got a husband and a son too. Pretty good deal if you ask me. Update. So I recently made a post talking about how my stepson asked to call me mom, and it made me really happy. My husband has 2 children from his previous marriage, a 16-year-old autistic son and a 26-year-old daughter. When they divorced, his ex-wife advocated for custody of the older daughter. Sounds like it was because she was more independent and less work, and he got the youngest one. As a result, his younger son always felt kind of unloved by her mom and doesn't go too far out of her way to talk to him. So the older daughter finally got a job in her field that she's been fighting for a few years, and she wanted to have a dinner with the family. She seems like a nice girl from the times I've interacted with her, but her mom seems passive-aggressive and unkind. We all got to the restaurant and sat down, and it was pretty nice and civil. I was sitting next to my stepson, and she was a little overwhelmed because he hadn't been to the restaurant before and didn't know what to order. So we were looking at the menu, and I pointed out a type of pasta that looked similar to something we make at home that he likes. He said,